Good afternoon. We are at India Camp 2024 and we have with us Mr. Saugata Chaudhuri, Head Petrochemicals, HPCL. Good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon.
What is the status of the petrochemical project of HPCL?
It is not only petrochemicals; it's actually integrated with refining plant. So it's a 9 million tons refinery, 2.4 million tons petrochemicals projects. So the refinery part we have actually advanced quite a lot. Around more than 90% is completed, and we're expecting by next financial year we'll be starting the refinery part. And of course, you know that after a couple of months, the crackers and other petrochemical downstream products will be starting. But we are hopeful that anywhere by next financial year, depending on the completions of the things, we will be definitely starting both the refinery as well as the petrochemical complex.
So what's the timeline you are looking for the petrochemical part?
So petrochemical part would be definitely financial year 25-26, but exact date it is very difficult to predict. But somewhere between Q3, Q2, Q3, that kind of timeline next financial year.
And what all products are you planning to manufacture to the 2 million metric ton per annum?
Well, yes, it is 2.4 million metric tons per annum petrochemicals, and I would like to mention one thing is that our plant will be the highest in terms of integration capacity index kind of thing. So that means the conversion of crude to chemicals would be very high. That is around 26.6%, which is the highest in India. And we are going to produce around 2 million tons of solid petrochemicals, that is polymers, and 500,000 tons of liquid petrochemicals, that is benzene, butadiene, and toluene. So that's what.
So will this give you some cost advantage?
Well, it is a fully integrated complex, and with a very high Nelson complexity index of the refinery. That means that we are able to process various different type of crudes, and that will definitely create a lot of edges over others. And yes, I believe that it will be very, very cost competitive.
Sir, on the marketing front, how are you placing your bets and compete with existing players who have been there for a long time?
Well, as you know that India is a land of opportunities, and polymers, especially polymers, is being the CAGR is around 6 to 7% depending on the different products. But since it is growing, and we also started our pre-marketing kind of thing so that we can understand the market, we can test the market, we can understand the customers, buying behavior pattern and influencing factors. So we believe that with those kind of things, and as you know that we have already launched our polymer brand, that is Durapol, and we have been starting going to the market and going to all over the places just to understand and to place our products. And by the time 1.5 years down the line, when our product will be coming, I believe it will be easy for us to place the products in the market. And not only that, we are also gearing up for other activities like logistics, warehousings, and channel partners and all these things. So all these things are underway, and we believe that by the time our plant will be coming, we'll be very, very, very ready, very much ready.
Apart from Durapol, what are the other products that you foresee you would be launching in due course of time?
Well, Durapol is the polymer brand, and then in future will be definitely benzene will be there, toluene would be there, and butadiene would be there. We are also working very closely with RICO for the Rajasthan Petro Zone, where we are exploring the possibility go further downstream. For example, the butadiene downstreams or benzene downstream, just to capture the value, because as you know, as you go along with the value chain, we can capture the value. That's also we are doing closely with the RPZ.
So you are trying to create that ecosystem of benzene and butadiene.
Absolutely. So because the idea is that we would like to be part of the Rising Rajasthan's campaign, where HPCL and HRR will be very playing a very critical role in that, so that we can be the provider of the adequate feedstocks and other things, so that that industry can booming in that area.
So what kind of industry will utilize butadiene and benzene products?
See, the potential butadiene downstream would be styrene butadiene rubber, that is the synthetic elastomers, or polybutadiene rubber. That is the obvious choice for butadiene. And as far as benzene is concerned, that could be aniline, that could be linear alkyl benzene, that's the surfactant, LAB, what we call. So those are the couple of products, and if for toluene, it could be toluene diisocyanate, TDI. Those kind of products we are looking into this. And not only that, we are also working very hard for valorizing various streams which is coming out the naphtha cracker for the C4 crack, C4 stream or C5 stream, to valorizing that very specialized niche products which India is completely, entirely or very highly import dependent. That's what we're going to do. Yeah.
And what's the investment till date which has been made for Petrochem?
See, total, it's very difficult to bifurcate between refining and petrochemicals, but as you know, this HRRL, so far it is 73,000 odd plus crores rupees. So that has been already earmarked, and of course, the work is in full swing, and we are creating a lot of employment, direct employment and indirect employments also in the vicinity. Basically, we are creating a lot of community work so that the common people's lifestyle can be elevated in and around that particular plant.
And sir, in first year of operations, what's the revenue that would be accrued through petrochemical route?
Okay. See, as you know, today the polymer prices, of course, petrochemical prices are really going very volatile. Today one price and tomorrow another price. It's very difficult to say that this much of amount would be generated as in terms of the revenue. But ballpark number, if you see that, for example, 100 rupees a kilo on the basic prices. So if you convert it into, let's say, 2 million tons kind of thing, so it will be something like 20,000 crores of rupees, something like that, if the plant runs full weight. But definitely the plant cannot start 100% operating rate on the first year. So it will be eventually in a staggered manner. So 60%, 80%, 100%, that's kind of things we can do.
And how are you planning to negate this price volatility?
Yeah, the price volatility, of course, it is a market driven. We really do not have much to work on that. What we can do, we can position ourselves in such a manner that we can, definitely looking into the export market. We can, create a little bit more niche product where, there is a little bit of, less competitions, and more importantly, the import, substitutions will be working on that. And I believe, and with these kind of things, of course, as you know that, there is a light at the end of the tunnel. It's not, of course, it's a little long grind, but I believe by the time our plant would be coming, India, the growth, especially certain kind of applications, I believe the prices will be normalized and we'll be able to position ourselves there very well.